Isn't it strange how the biggest, most important things happen when you least expect them to? It was a beautiful summer's day along the coast. It seemed like everyone in town was taking advantage of the splendid weather. At the harbor, however, an unusual discovery was about to be made. Salvagers were bringing up an old freighter that had sunk many, many years ago. Inside the ship was a box of cargo that would forever change the life of a particular little girl named Sandy Brown.
All right, that's enough. Tie her down. All right, men, let's go have a look.
Come on, guys.
38 years. We were still in diapers when this tub went down. Wonder what she was carrying.
Well, whatever that stuff is, it's been underwater an awful long time. It's probably all junk by now. We might as well dump the whole cargo.
Wait a minute, there's one carton down there that looks like it's still in pretty good shape.
The box was sent by Sandy's grandfather, an explorer who disappeared in the Australian outback 38 years ago. This very special present had been delayed a long time, but now it would finally be delivered.
Dear Sandy, would you please go to the store and pick up some things for dinner? Love, Mom. Gotta go. Well, all done.
Steak and salad, huh? Looks like your dad's home.
Not yet, but soon I hope.
Sandy's father was also an explorer, and she was counting the days until he returned home.
Phew, it's heavy. There.
Sandy, I've got a package here for your grandmother.
For Grandma?
Mm-hmm. Here it is.
But Grandma doesn't live here anymore.
It was sent 38 years ago. It was on a ship that went down in the harbor. They just recovered the cargo a couple of days ago.
Mother, come take a look.
For you. It was sent from Australia.
From Australia?
Yep.
38 years ago. Can we open it?
Let me call Grandma. Grandpa must have sent it before it disappeared.
My, I can't wait to see what it is. I'll come over right away. According to the postmark, Grandpa must have sent it to me just before his research team in Australia told us about his disappearance.
I can't imagine what's inside. I hope it's all right after all this time. There.
Oh.
Huh? What could they be?
I haven't the slightest idea. Look, a teddy bear. It's an Australian koala bear. Koala bears sure are cute.
Whoever made it sure knew what they were doing. It must have been expensive.
Why, Mom?
If it was from a factory, it wouldn't look so real. It must have been handmade by an expert.
Let your grandma have a look, dear. Sure, Grandma. It does look like a real koala bear. Imagine that after all these years it's finally arrived. What do you mean, Grandma? You see, my dear, your grandfather knew how very much I loved koalas and that I'd always wanted to have one as a pet, so he promised to send me one. That was the last time I heard from him. He was in the Australian wilderness, you see, doing research on koala bears when he suddenly disappeared. Well, I finally have my koala bear.
But that's not a real live koala bear, Grandma. It's a stuffed animal.
Sandy, dear, you must understand. It was Grandpa's last gift to Grandma, which makes it very special.
Yes, I see what you mean. Grandpa, he was so sweet when he couldn't send a real koala, he sent me this one instead. Take good care of him.
Golly, Grandma. For me?
Be sure to handle it carefully, dear.
Calm down. I'm sure Sandy will take very good care of him. After all, dear, it is only a stuffed animal. Of course, if Grandpa had sent me a real koala, I would have been prepared.
What do you mean, Mother?
Why do you suppose I planted those eucalyptus trees out there? Eucalyptus leaves are the only thing that koala bears will eat.
Well, what do you know? If he were a real-life koala bear, he'd be sure to have plenty to eat every day.
Grandma's given you something very special, dear. Aren't you going to say thank you?
Positively, Mom. Thanks for letting me have him, Grandma. I think my new koala bear's wonderful.
My, he is cute, isn't he? And I know that you'll take good care of him.
Don't worry, Grandma. I will.
Sandy, dear.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to drive Grandma home, then stop by my office for a while. Why not start your homework and we'll have a nice dinner when I get back?
Okay, Mom.
See you later, then. Ready, Mother?
Yes, dear.
I never met anyone from Australia before. In fact, I never met a koala bear till now. I'd love for you to tell me about Australia and what it's like there. If you could talk, I bet I could learn a lot. Of course, I'm not silly enough to really expect you to say anything, but we can still be best friends and have a whole lot of fun together. Whoever made you did a great job. Wow. I can't understand how they sewed you together after you were stuffed. There aren't any stitches anywhere. It really is amazing. And it makes it a lot easier to pretend that you're real. In fact, you look so much like a real-life koala bear that the first thing I've got to do is give you a name. Now, what should I call you? I've got to pick exactly the right name for you. Like,
Blinky!
Must be my imagination. I thought you said something, but how? Why, you're not even alive. Are you?
Oh, please don't tickle me anymore. I give up. Honest, I do. Whoa! Whoa! Don't worry. I'm fine. I just need some time to warm up. I'm just a little stiff because I've been sleeping for so long. Know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Like I was telling you before, my name is Blinky. What's your name?
What's my name? I'm crazy. I mean, Sandy. I mean, my name is Sandy, but I think I'm going crazy because I'm sitting here talking to a stuffed animal. Are you really talking to me or am I dreaming?
Why, of course you're not dreaming. I'm just as real as you are. See?
But that's impossible. You weren't moving around a few minutes ago.
I am now.
You mean you can make the impossible possible?
That happens to be my specialty.
Well, I think you're quite wonderful, Blinky, and I'm very happy to meet you.
You're embarrassing me. Can you tell me how long I was sleeping, Sandy?
Huh? I really don't know, Blinky.
How long ago was that package sent?
Let me see. The mailman told me it was sent around 38 years ago.
Overslept a little, didn't I?
Well, now that you're here and awake, let's be friends. What do you say?
You bet. We'll have lots of fun.
Oh!
Pinky! Lots of fun, huh? Without me, I suppose. I want to go home. Relax, Pinky. Everything's all right. Everything's not all right. You overslept again, didn't you? Goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've been asleep for so many years, I can't even count that high.
Pinky!
But now we're going home, you hear me? Come on.
Hold on, Pinky. Don't be in such a rush. This is a wonderful place. And we're going to have a whole lot of fun here, I promise you. I even made a brand new friend named Sandy.
Huh? Who's Sandy?
Oh, glad to meet you.
Pinky, stop being rude to Sandy. You hear? Why shouldn't I be rude to someone who's trying to stop us from going home? I'm your sister, Blinky, and you should listen to me, not her.
Hey, Blinky was the one who said he wanted to be my friend. I'm not trying to keep him here against his will, right?
I don't care what you say. Blinky and I should go home now.
It's not fair to make Blinky leave just because you want to.
I'm very hungry, and I'm sure that Blinky is too. Yes, what do you think we're gonna eat, Smarty?
We'll eat eucalyptus leaves like we always do, Pinky.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Eucalyptus don't grow around here.
Huh?
Wait a minute, Pinky.
Believe it or not, I smell eucalyptus.
I don't believe it. There aren't any around here.
Oh, yes, there are. Just look in the backyard.
Where's that?
Right this way. Follow me. Come on. You see, Pinky? My nose always knows.
Just a minute, you two. Wait for me.
You see? Right over there. Golly, it's like a dream come true. Boy, oh boy, they sure are beautiful. I'm getting real hungry just from looking at them.
Help yourself.
Whoa! Oh, boy!
Well, how is it? Is it good?
It's better than even the finest Australian eucalyptus.
You're just making that up, Blinky, because you don't want to come back home with me.
I bet you're going to like it once you try
I
it, Pinky.
doubt it.
You see? I told ya. Mother's back. Golly, she sure is going to be surprised when she finds out about you two.
Huh? Better not let her mom find out. Grown-ups cause so much trouble.
Hi, Mom. I've got a wonderful surprise for you.
You finished all your homework, is that it, dear?
Nope, it's a much bigger surprise than that.
My, you certainly do seem excited. What is it?
It's absolutely amazing. Come on upstairs, Mom. I just can't wait for you to see this.
You're lucky. You can just pretend to be a stuffed animal again, but I gotta get out of here.
Take a look. Do you notice anything out of the ordinary, Mom?
I see that new stuffed animal of yours, but why on earth did you put it there?
But, Mother, I didn't put him there.
Huh? Well, then how did he get out there, dear?
By himself.
Himself?
He's not a doll, Mom. He's alive, and he was very hungry.
So he was eating eucalyptus leaves, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Both of them were. You see, that's Blinky, and he's got a sister named Pinky, and they hadn't eaten ever since they left Australia, so you can just imagine how hungry they must have been.
Yes, dear, of course. He would be. It's only natural after 38 years with no food. I'm sure he'd be very hungry indeed. If he were real, that is. Now, I know it's fun to pretend that he's real, but you and I both know that he's not. Now, don't we, dear?
Honest, Mother, I'm telling you the truth. You've got to believe me. You just gotta. Thanks to you, my mom thinks I'm imagining things, Blinky. Now stop pretending and come inside. I'll come and get you if I have to. All right.
What happened? I saved you, of course. But if you weren't holding Blinky, I wouldn't have known you were in trouble, so you better be more careful from now on.
Yeah.
I simply can't imagine why my brother is being so stubborn about staying here to make friends with a silly person like you. But I'm stubborn too, and I'll make him change his mind soon enough. You'll see. Goodbye.
Oh. Will you please stop pretending to be a stuffed animal and wake up? What's the matter with you? I just can't understand it. You were moving and talking a few minutes ago. Pinky's right. You are stubborn, aren't you? You win. I give up. See you tomorrow. Hi, Sandy. Oh, Mama, Blinky woke up. He's moving around and talking just like I told you. Come and see. Oh, I'm still so sleepy. Hey, don't fall asleep yet, Blinky. You gotta stay awake so you can meet my mom. Oh, no, not again. Blinky, wake up.
Sandy? You sound terribly upset. What's the matter, dear? Is something wrong?
Blinky was talking, but then he fell asleep again.
Really? You don't seem to have a fever or be coming down with anything. Perhaps all you need is a little more sleep, dear.
I'm fine. Honest.
You must be overtired or you wouldn't be imagining these things. I'm sure all you need is a little more rest, dear. That's all.
You think I'm making it all up, then I'm lying, don't you?
Of course not. I'm sure that whatever you're imagining seems quite real to you. I know that you'd never lie to me on purpose.
I'm not imagining things, Mom. He is real. When he's asleep like he is now, he's like a doll. But when he wakes up, he's a real animal. And there must be some special way of waking him up that I haven't figured out yet.
I see. I'll tell you what, dear. Why don't you go to bed early this evening and get a good night's sleep, and we'll talk about Blinky in the morning, all right?
Blinky? Oh, you? I thought you said you wanted to be my friend. Seems to me if you were really my friend, you would have shown my mother that I was telling the truth. That was a very mean thing to do. Well, what have you got to say for yourself, Blinky? What's the matter with you anyway?
Hi, Sandy. Sure is nice to see you again.
Well, now, it's about time. Blinky? Hey! Right!
Hi.
You know, I think I understand the secret now. All I gotta do is just nuzzle your nose and then you'll wake up again. Whenever I want you to wake up, I just go like this.
A little Noozles, all it takes, Sandy.
Golly, this is great. Now that I've learned to wake you up anytime I want to, I know that we're gonna have a wonderful time. Hey, let's dance.
She should have been in bed by now. What is she doing up there?
Looks like you're having fun. That's right, Pinky, we sure are. Hey, maybe this place isn't so bad after all. See? Told ya.
Sandy, what's going on up there?
Sandy? Uh-oh. Hurry up. Into bed, quick. I'm not sleepy at all, you two. I want to play some more. Gee, the moon sure is pretty tonight.
When you're flying up high, it's even prettier. Good idea. Would you like to fly, Sandy?
But that's impossible, Pinky.
It's not impossible when you know as much about magic as I do. But if I let you fly, then you gotta let me and Blinky go home.
I don't care if I never fly at all. Being friends with Blinky's what's important to me.
Huh?
I'll bet you we can find plenty of other ways to have fun, right?
Uh-huh. Just to show you how nice I can be, I'm gonna use my magic and let you go flying anyway.
What's that?
Pinky's magic compact.
Wow.
Jump inside the bubble. It'll take us on a magical ride, Sandy.
Okay. Oh, golly.
Here we go.
Pinky, aren't you going to come with us?
No, thanks. Flying around's not that special for me. I do it all the time. But say hello to Mr. Moon for me. Remember not to close your compact till we're back. Okay. Up and away. What fun.
From up here, the city's all lit up like a Christmas tree. So beautiful.
Uh-huh. Huh? Ah!
You.
Gee, Pinky's pulled some nasty tricks, but this is the worst ever.
What's going on, Blinky?
She made the magic bubble disappear by closing her magic compact. We have to go back. Oh, good. She's scared. If she's too scared to play with Blinky, we'll get to go home.
Hi.
Huh?
How are ya? Hey, what did I do? I'm just trying to be friendly.
I don't know what it is, but it sure looks scary. Ah! Come on now, Pinky. I know you can hear me. This joke's not funny. Cut it out.
took her with them into Magic Sleepy Time. I have to get their noses together to wake them up. Now. There, that ought to do it. Behind it, do it my hands on you. You come back here. It wasn't my fault. I never hurt you. Listen, that was gonna kick me up. Hey, we're Mega Tricks.
What a neat time-traveling watch. Where'd it come from?
The high dignity of Koala Walla Land himself gave it to us, remember?
I forgot.
Hey, don't open that! It's magical flying pancake mix!
Watch out! That's that shot! I showed her. Let me at her!
Sandy had two incredible new friends, but she had to keep them a secret. Who would believe her if she told them what she had discovered?
Look at me! Hooray! Yeah! Is that who I think it is? Yeah, it's Sandy. I wonder what's up. Hi, Sandy. How you doing? You waiting for anybody?
Yes, Mark. There's someone really special coming over.
Will you tell me who?
My grandma. She's coming to stay with me for a while because my mother's going on a business trip.
Oh, yeah, right. Now I remember, you're just a little kid.
What do you mean?
Grandmothers don't come to stay with big girls.
I can stay all by myself any old time I want to, but I happen to like my grandma,
Oh,
you know?
sure, you're a big girl who isn't afraid to stay by herself, and that's why you're still playing with your little teddy bear.
Hey, cut it out. That's not so. Hey, you, come back here.
You're a baby, that's what you are. Sandy's just a little baby.
Look, it just so happens that this isn't an ordinary stuffed animal. It's the only one of its kind in the whole world.
Huh? What's so special about that bear?
Yes, please make a left turn here.
I think that left should have been a right, ma'am.
I suppose so. Oh, well.
Ma'am, are you certain we're going the right way?
Absolutely. Wait a minute. There's no bridge on the way to my son's house. I know there isn't.
Lady, how can I take you anywhere if you're always telling me to go in the wrong direction?
Your grandmother's half an hour late. I've simply got to get going. I hope nothing's wrong.
Gee, Mom, don't think she's lost, do you?
I doubt that, dear. After all, your grandmother used to live in this house, and she's still just as sharp as the first day I met her.
Okay, Mom. Don't worry, Blinky and I have a lot to talk about till she gets here.
Ma'am, are we even close to where you wanted to be this time?
I believe you've taken me 4 or 5 miles out of my way, but I must say it was a very entertaining ride.
Listen, ma'am, why don't you just tell me? Where is it you want to go?
To Fruit Hills, yes, that's it.
Oh, no, Fruit Hills. Do you realize we should have turned right about 16 miles ago?
Right? Are you sure? I'm not usually that far off. All right, then, please drive quickly because my granddaughter's expecting me right now. I could have sworn it was around here. Well, what are you waiting for, young man? Let's get a move on.
Next time you take a cab, just tell the driver where you're going and let him figure out how to get there. Where are you from? It's obvious you're not from around here.
A very large spaceship. From Mars.
What? Very funny, lady. You got a great sense of humor, you know that?
Tell Grandma that I had an important meeting and couldn't wait any longer for her.
Right. Anything else, Mother?
Yes, dear. Why don't you try to get some of your homework done before she arrives?
Okay, I hope she comes soon.
Well, I'm sure she'll be here any minute. It won't be long. Bye.
Goodbye, Mom. See you soon. I sure hope she stops treating me like a little kid one of these days.
Oh, Sandy, dear.
Oh, did you forget something, Mom?
Just one thing.
Yes, Mother, what is it?
Remember, I want you to...
Now let me guess.
Huh?
Stay out of trouble, clean up the dinner plates, and say please and thank you to your grandmother, right?
Wow, that's exactly it. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Bye.
Bye. See you soon, dear.
So long. Have a good time now. I wonder where Grandmother is. I sure hope that she's all right. Time to wake up. A little nuzzle will do it.
Stop it, Sandy. You're tickling me.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to, Blinky.
What are you so excited about, Sandy? What happened? Come on, tell me what's going on.
My grandma will be here any minute now.
I never met a grandma before.
She's real nice. You'll get along with her real well. I just know you will.
Oh.
My grandpa sent you to Grandma when he was working in Australia as a scientist. The packing crate you were in was in a ship that sank to the bottom of the harbor just outside of town. When the crate was finally delivered, you were inside. Everybody thinks you're just a stuffed animal, and I'm the only one who knows that you wake up and become a real live koala bear when I give your nose a little nuzzle. On the one hand, I think I should try to keep you a secret, but on the other hand, it's so exciting I think I might just introduce you to Grandma.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Why not, Pinky? Sandy said she was real nice.
Who asked you, I'd like to know?
Nobody, but I know what's best for me and Blinky a whole lot better than you do. I am his sister now, aren't I?
I know. But when you meet her, don't you dare be rude to her, understand?
Me? I'd never do that.
Listen, my grandma's very special to me, so you just better behave yourself.
Yeah? Says who?
Just don't be a nuisance or make a lot of trouble because my grandmother's really sensitive and she might not understand about you two.
Why? That isn't any fun.
You're impossible. I don't care if you have fun. You just better be nice to my grandmother. Do you hear me?
You better listen to her, Pinky. She's right.
See, even your brother agrees.
I like it a lot here, and if you keep making trouble, Sandy won't want us to stay. Well, then, if she doesn't want us to stick around, I guess we'll have to go back to Koala Walla Land. We'd be home again. Oh, Blinky, doesn't that sound just wonderful?
What's so special about that bear? I sure am curious about that. If I could just look through her window, I might just find out. Right. Yeah, another try and I'll be up. Almost. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh no, it's breaking. It's not gonna hold me. Oh,
I wonder what that was.
you know, I think there's gotta be a better way of doing this. Sometimes just being curious can be dangerous. Now what am I gonna do? Oh, hey! It'll be a lot easier now that I've got this ladder. I won't have so far to go.
I'm hungry. Come on, let's eat.
I'll open the window so you can reach the eucalyptus trees.
The eucalyptus leaves back home taste better than the ones they've got here.
I'm afraid you'll just have to make do with the ones we've got.
Thief!
Huh?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Please! I caught you, didn't I, you little robber?
Oh, no.
Yes, you little brat, I see ya. Hold it right there. Don't you dare move.
Huh? Lady, I'm Mark. Please, be quiet.
Mark, what in the world are you doing up in that tree?
I'm just, well, Hey,
Well, I got you now. Try to rob our house, will ya?
Let me go, please. You're making a big mistake, honest. Come on, stop it, please.
Mark, what's going on?
My goodness gracious, Sandy, do you know this dangerous rascal?
Yes, Grandma, he's a good friend of mine.
Oh, my. What have I done this time? Guess you're not a robber after all.
Gee, think he's all right? I guess so, but humans are really weak animals, aren't they? What? Well, they sure don't know how to climb trees. It's true that people don't have strong paws like koala bears. That's because they don't live in trees like we do. Just remember, Pinky, they can still do a whole lot of things that are impossible for us. You're saying that because you like your friend Sandy better than you like me. And I'm your sister. I do not, Pinky. Now take that back. No.
Oh, Mark, I'm so embarrassed. Would another big old piece of angel food cake convince you to accept my apology?
Mm-hmm.
I knew it would. And just think, I called you a robber when you only came visiting. Isn't that silly?
Mm-hmm.
I just can't begin to tell you how sorry I am. I didn't mean to upset or harm one of my granddaughter's best friends. Now, how would you like a couple of homemade pies to take home?
You haven't explained why you were climbing that tree outside my window.
Oh, dear.
I want water!
Goodness.
You okay?
Now, if you're all right, Mars, I've got some cookies I want you to try. My mother used to tell me that there wasn't anything that a glass of milk and a plate of cookies wouldn't cure. She was quite a cook, my mother. Taught me all about baking when I was very young. In fact, I've made quite a name for myself. Wait till you taste my hot fudge spaghetti. Sandy, is something the matter?
No. Why, Grandma?
Well, I don't know. You're acting a bit strange, aren't you, dear?
Oh, Blinky, I don't know what to do.
Huh?
If Mark had turned around just now, I would have seen her.
What's going on, Sandy?
Pinky just showed up downstairs just now and
I was
almost...
just having a little bit of fun.
Sure, Pinky.
So what are you going to do about it,
Come back here, you fuzzy little troublemaker. I don't trust you one little bit.
Calm down, both of you, please. Come on.
Come back here, you.
What's going on, for heaven's sake?
Just wait till I... Huh?
Goodness me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Grandma.
Oh, my.
Ooh.
Can I really believe my eyes? My dear, this is wonderful. Yes, those precious toy koala bears are alive. I'm sure this is a miracle. My.
Phew. Boy, am I ever glad you're taking all of this the right way. I've been thinking about introducing you to Blinky and Pinky for some time.
I certainly am happy to meet them. My pleasure.
Remember, Pinky, you behave yourself.
All right, I'll be as nice as can be, just so long as you promise that we can keep having fun.
My friends back at the Pine Resort will never believe any of
Up
this.
there!
It's Mark.
Where'd you guys disappear to? Anyway, I gotta get home to dinner now, so thanks for everything. See you later.
Blinky, I need help.
Sure, Sandy, with what?
I can't decide.
About what?
Blinky, do you think I should tell Mom about everything that's been going on?
About us, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell her. I agree with your grandmother, and she doesn't think it'd be smart to tell anybody.
Maybe you're right, but I never kept anything from my mother before.
But you already tried to tell her, and she didn't believe you.
That's true, but Mom and I have always been each other's best friends, especially since Dad is away so much of the time. We share everything, and I just don't feel right about her not knowing.
You know, grown-ups are funny about certain things. If she did find out about us, it might upset her an awful lot.
Yeah, that'd be just terrible, Blinky. Maybe you got a point there.
I know I promised to be nice to her grandmother, but this is ridiculous.
And after you finish in there, dear, you don't mind picking up the living room for me, do you?
I do too! Wow! All right, Grandma, I'm finished. The living room is completely clean. I'd like to go and eat my eucalyptus leaves now if you don't.
Oh, yes, Pinky. I forgot that I promised everyone cookies after dinner.
Oh, it's so sticky. Oh, wow. What do I do now? I'm done with all the baking. Can I please go eat now?
I'd rather we went to the Pine Resort so I could check up on everything.
That's just great. I'm the one who's done all the work around this place, and now you tell me that you need to get away for a little vacation?
Don't be silly. The Pine Resort is my home. I own the place.
Well, I want to stay right here.
Oh, if you'd rather not go with me to the resort today, perhaps there's some more housework around here.
Huh?
Well, the floor does need a proper scrubbing, and when you're finished with that, I imagine the garbage needs emptying, and of course, the basement floor does need a new coat of paint, not to mention the fence and the backyard.
Well, as long as you're going to put it that way, I'll take you.
Wonderful. That'll be very nice. Pinky, I promise we'll be back in time for you to make dinner.
I'll be back with your order in just a second. And tomorrow afternoon, I thought I might just meet a couple of friends for a pleasant game of shuffleboard.
Everything looks great to me. Can we go back now?
This place was left to me by my husband, Sandra's grandfather, before he disappeared on his trip to Australia. He bought it for me before he left.
But why?
Well, Pinky, before he disappeared, my husband told me that he wanted to build a resort for men and women who love the outdoors just as much as he did.
Oh. Oh, my. Oh.
Pinky, what's wrong?
I don't know where we are, or if I'll be able to find Blinky and Sandy.
My, oh my, oh my.
If Blinky falls asleep before we're able to find them, I might not be able to get us back.
I'm sure we'll think of something, won't we?
I'm so tired I can't keep my eyes open. You've got to help me stay awake. If I fall asleep before they come home, Pinky won't be able to find her way back here.
Please don't go to sleep yet. Pinky needs you.
I know, Sandy, I know, but you see, I can't help myself. When my tummy's full, I just can't stay awake.
Wake up. Don't sleep, Blinky.
No, this is enough time someplace else.
Right.
Gotta stay awake.
Whoa, I don't know where in heaven's name we are, but I've never seen this neighborhood before. Pinky, you keep trying, but you're going to have to try much harder, I'm afraid, because we're simply not making any progress. And by this time, my granddaughter must be wondering where we are. Ah, bingo. Oh, my goodness, Pinky, we've got a way home after all. We'll take that taxi cab.
Yes, but unless we get back home before Blinky falls asleep, I might be left behind, Grandma.
I promise I'll get you back to Sandy and Blinky just as fast as possible. Don't you worry about it.
I almost got fired, and I wasted half my afternoon getting a replacement for the cab I cracked up this morning.
Please, Pinky, I'm very ticklish. Don't move around like that.
But I can't get comfortable. Oops, here he comes.
A customer. About time. Great.
Hello?
Is that who I think it is? Whoa!
I'd like to go to number 1 Fruit Hills, if you please. My goodness, don't I know you from somewhere?
I don't mean to offend you, lady, but do you think you could possibly find another cab? Because I'm getting out of here!
Oh, what bad luck.
I need a vacation. A nice long vacation.
Come on now, Blinky. Please try to keep your eyes open. Blinky, you can't give up. What? A spaceman! Please, Blinky, you've got to stay awake. Oh, it's Pinky and Grandmother. Great. They're back.
Of course they are. Good night.
Well, I'll get you, Mr. Spaceman. You'll see. Just like E.T., I'm gonna point you to the stars and you're gonna fly across the moon like Elliot's bike did, the same way. On the other hand, this is in the movies and I have a bunch of homework to do and my mom will be real mad if I don't get home right away. Whoa! I flew after all.
Elliot! Wait till I tell Blinky and Pinky I saw the kid from E.T. Oh, boy!
Hey, everybody, you know what? I don't think my daughter-in-law will be home from her trip until tomorrow morning, so let's put on some music and bring out the goodies. Come on, we're gonna break dance, get down, and boogie.
All right. We're gonna have a party. I love it. This is so much fun. Parties make me happy.
Boy, I'm sure glad we finished up early.
Yes, my daughter isn't expecting me until later. She'll be surprised to see me. Hello, guess who's back?
Oh, get down and boogie.
Oh!
Party! Isn't that weird, Pinky? For a moment there, I thought I heard my daughter-in-law say that she was home.
I must be dreaming.
Oh!
Oh. Oh, Mother, are you okay?
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Oh, dear. Really, what's wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I felt a bit dizzy, that's all. I'm going to lie down and rest.
What is it? What's the matter, Mother?
I must have worked too hard on this trip. I didn't realize I was so tired. Sandy, I think I'm starting to see things.
Well, yes, dear. You just need a nice long rest. Sandy, get your mother some nice warm milk.
Milk? Grandma, why?
It'll help your mother sleep better. She's had quite a long day.
I've got your milk, Mother. I hope it makes you feel better. Here.
Thanks, dear. That's very nice of you.
Mother, I wanted to talk to you about something.
Don't worry, darling. I'm sorry if I frightened you, but after I get a good night's sleep, I'll be just fine.
Of course. I just want you to know how nice it is to have you back home again.
Thank you, dear. Now, what's new with you? Did you get a letter from your father today?
No. Maybe tomorrow. You've been so quiet. What is it?
I was thinking about your mom. She's real nice, isn't she?
Yeah, I'm very lucky.
Yep. I was thinking the same thing.
I wish Pinky thought so. What do you want?
Not much, just a little bit of peace and quiet, and I want to go to sleep now. It's way past your bedtime anyway. You gotta get up early tomorrow, remember?
Oh, gee, that's right. I have to go to school tomorrow. Well, good night, you two.
Sweet dreams, Sandy, and thanks for a great day.
I'll bet you tomorrow will be even better. Yes, I'm sure it will.